What's up, y'all? It's your favorite internet homegirl, Shay Snow, the realist. You know, the girl who has an opinion about everything. So, ladies, come here, come here. Listen closely to what I have to say, okay? Ladies, it's 2026, okay? If you're chasing a man, you're already misaligned. And if a man is leading you on, baby, that is not confusion. That's that brother's character. So over here, I don't have a niche, okay? We deal with real problems every day. So things change in my life. And as I go through these things and walk through these things, whether it's about me, whether it's about people I see in general on this here app, I'm going to talk about these issues so that we can come to some resolve and live better lives and be more abundant and live in the goodness and fullness of God. So, what we're going to talk about today, the title is We've Seen This Movie Before. Pay attention to the signs. All right, so there's so many different cartoons and movies that I can pull from to actually illustrate what I'm about to talk about. Let's look at Tom and Jerry. Y'all remember Cat and Mouse, where the cat Tom is chasing and chasing and chasing the mouse Jerry every single episode. This cat is never satisfied, never satisfied. And what does he always end up being? But he's embarrassed every episode. Nothing changes for this cat. That's not cute. That's desperation. Oh, y'all remember that movie Grease? Sandy? She changed her whole identity just to keep Danny. And if you have to morph into someone else in order to be with someone else, you were never chosen. You just changed yourself. That man still did not choose you. Now, fellas, this part's for you. Y'all seen Aladdin? We know that Aladdin, he liked Jasmine, right? But he lied about who he was just to keep access to her. So, men, stop creating false identities. Be yourself. False identity leads to false intimacy, and ain't nobody got time for that. And y'all remember Peter Pan? hmm Peter Pan kept Wendy guessing all the time, all the time. He promises adventure. She's waiting on the adventure. He avoids responsibility, and he keeps Wendy emotionally attached to him. So, a man who won't grow will suspend your growth, and you're still not selected. So, I guess you might be wondering what's the real issue here? What's the problem? Where we going with this is, okay? Here's the problem. Women are taught to prove worth. Men are taught to avoid accountability. And I remember somebody asking me this question, or in way of talking about the scripture about a man that findeth a wife findeth a good thing. What if you're not chosen? That would make you or make you feel some kind of way. If I'm not married, I'm not chosen. Somebody, or if you're dating and you're waiting for marriage, I'm not being chosen. Something's blocking, something's wrong. Okay. So women chase and men drift. And that creates an anxious woman and an emotionally unavailable man. We have to go back to the Bible and look at inherent traits. What were we meant to do here? Men were made to chase, to gather, to hunt. Women, we were designed to receive, to cultivate, to grow. That's what we're supposed to be doing. But somehow, somehow, don't know how, but the roles are now flip flopped, or traits, rather. So when a woman chases, she has the ability in the chase to disrupt discernment. She's interrupting that whole process. And when a man leads on, he's abusing access. That was a deep one. So, women, it is not our job. It's not our job to convince a man to choose us. It is that man's duty to choose. A man who is ready will choose. So, for all the ladies, whether you're dating, whether you're single, but you're desiring marriage, so what do you do while you wait for a man to choose you? It doesn't look like just sitting still like I'm doing right here. What does it look like when you are in waiting? So, first of all, I'll lead with this mic drop. The right man doesn't need persuasion, he needs readiness. Therefore, you, ladybug, have to be ready for that man when he chooses you. Therefore, spend your time developing yourself. Spend your time living in your purpose. Spend your time requiring clarity if you are in a relationship or if you're dating. Require that brother to be clear about the things that he's got going on or whatever is coming up. Communicate effectively and choose peace over potential. Don't be out here dating no science projects. Some of y'all barely made it out of school, so that ain't gonna work. So, women, we gotta stop chasing the man. Stop chasing him. Chasing looks like a lot of different things. It's not, sometimes it's not as, mm, it's not as apparent as other ways, but you know what that feels like when you're chasing behind something that doesn't want to be caught. Women, stop chasing men, okay? Start standing in your truth. If you already know that you have non-negotiables, don't get into a relationship where they're violating those non-negotiables. That's not for you. You're going to end up misaligned. It's going to happen. Alignment never requires pursuit, only authenticity. Be yourself. Choose alignment and not anxiety. So, in closing, can you believe it? I'm closing within 10 minutes. Woo, I'm getting better. Women, waiting is not passive, it requires action. It's about positioning. Build your life, don't shrink it. Set boundaries and don't apologize for them. Allow clarity to reveal character. Choose peace over potential and stop rescuing men from becoming ready. Stop intervening. When they're dealing with stuff, let them process it. You can back away. You can go a couple of nights without talking to them. Trust me. I know how this feels. If that person is aligned with you, they will make that right. You will see changes. Don't rush relationships, guys. Do not change for people. Do not give up the things that you love to do just to be in love with someone. If you absolutely love to go skinny dipping, don't get with somebody who don't, or somebody that finds that appalling. Like, what? What? Don't make concessions where they where you're not going to live by those concessions and they're going to lead to what? Misalignment. So this year we're walking in alignment. We're walking in fulfillment. We're walking in clarity. We're walking in purpose. The shift already happened. So now it's time for us to do that hard work. This is your girl, Chasing on the Realist. Keep following me for more videos. And I'm sorry, my ending led to about 10 minutes, but I hope it was good information. Peace out.